Alright, so I just finished off the bosses in the book. Couldn't really bother to just turn the recording back on to finish it. So yeah, we'll go to the aerie.
I cannot fathom that village setting up a mercantile. They must have truly opened their minds.
Yeah, I have my doubts.
Aren't you glad to be going back home, Kaine?
Home? The place is a shithole.
Don't be so nervous, Kaine. We'll protect you.
I got me taken care of. Worry about protecting yourself.
Yeah, the magic capsule really did help with them bosses though.
The village. It's home to so many terrible widow memories, isn't it, Kaine?
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
We do not desire.
We do not desire needless conflict.
If we can continue to live with humans, then we can continue to live peacefully.
But that young man will come.
Yes, the young man will come.
He will kill us all. Women and children included.
What should we do? What can we do?
Believe in anything anymore.
It's over. For us. And for you. The Shades attacked again last night.
Hello? We're here from Popola's village.
It's all over.
We came to ask about the letter you sent.
Our days are numbered. Our village is doomed.
As cheerful as ever, it seems.
You're the one who wrote the letter, right?
I don't know about any letter.
What the hell is going on here?
It may be faster for us to take our inquiries elsewhere. Let us ask around. Someone must know something.
Stay away! Get back! What will become of this village?
It will become a crater.
Shut up! Shut up! There's no point in living anymore.
If you're not ashamed, then prove it!
This village is finished.
I'm scared. Make it stop.
Damn. Invisible walls. If I could have perched on that, then I could have jumped over to the other platform.
Everyone will perish. I'm too scared to trust anyone.
You. I know you.
In the mountains. No point
My
in really
weapons may not be.
because I already have all the weapons.
A letter, huh? Yeah, I think I heard something about that.
So, you know about the letter?
Maybe I don't. I'm not sure. Which is it, man? Oh, and if I may ask, are you friends of Kaine?
You could say that.
Ah, I've heard the rumors. Here to hunt shades, are you? Indeed. Our aim is to defeat every last one. Every last one? Everyone? Everyone. Everyone.
Vice!
Beware, this man is a shade.
It's a trap!
You guys sure are taking your goddamn time.
1,000 apologies. We were
Whoops.
distracted by the local welcoming party.
Want some help?
A carnival of murder? I love it.
Kaine, the villagers are possessed!
But not all of them. Some are still human, so be careful.
Never able to not kill the unpossessed ones.
Sis! Sis!
Amazing miss.
This village's history.
He's a shade. My husband's a shade.
Get out of here! No way! I'm not going to abandon my own sister!
Kaine, what's going on?
Don't be fooled by this lady. She's a shade.
No! No! You people are the monsters here!
Stay back, kid. Your sister is one of them now.
I don't care what she is. She's my sister, and I love her.
It's already too late. This entire city must be purged.
Kaine!
Why have you done? We just wanted to live here. You monsters, you possess monsters. If it was you who had lost your humanity, you are the true monsters.
What madness. These people are behaving as if we are the villains.
You are the cursed ones, we are the ones who... You are the ones who should die.
Kill them! Kill them now! Villagers are under attack over there.
Yeah, I missed this first shade thing. Most of it, anyway. Oh wait, you can check on Kaine. I'd never noticed that.
Damn it, Kaine! You gotta get up! Emil, watch Kaine. I'll go clean up over there.
All right.
I tell him to watch over her, but then he continues to follow me anyway.
Down, Bob! That hurts! What are you doing?
What could those black swirls be?
Ooh.
Why are you here? Everything was fine until you showed up.
Okay, that looks weak.
What's happening? Is this beast a shade as well? That thing sucked up the villagers.
No! If we keep this up, we're gonna kill them all! We can't let that happen!
Our village, our world, where am I? Who am I?
I feel something from within the creature.
Is this the combined power of all those shades?
It will take more than a barrage of magic to stop us. The first to waver is the first to die. I sense magic coming from the center of that eye.
It's not really saying much. I didn't notice as well that it's surrounded by fairies. I thought they were little like lights, but they are fairies.
Wait! I think those are actual people!
Hold nothing back. Those are shades. Now, focus your magic on the beast's center.
said much, has it?
Look out! Something's coming!
Its weak point is located around the back. Try attacking it from above.
I'll try to pin it down!
Emil!
Fortunately, he did that just in time.
Emil!
I'll keep it busy! You should be able to attack! From behind! Go around and get it! Please, hurry!
Emil can handle this. We must circle behind the creature at once. You must strike it in the eye.
Did we get it?
It is escaping to the inner level.
I'm coming! Gotta catch my breath!
Careful, Emil. Won't help anyone if we lose you here.
Imagine if you just killed yourself instead of the boss. There's got a bunch of fairies around there.
Damn it! You beat the hell out of that thing! How can it still move?
Its combined powers are beyond even my greatest suspicion.
Come on! Help me take it out!
I'm on it!
But did we not get any information on it because Carney was knocked out?
Emil! Emil, wait!
Emil!
He's gone. His instincts have taken hold. The ultimate weapon is being deployed.
Ah, fuck. This ain't good, sunshine.
Uncontrollable magic. I have to protect the people I love. That was my only thought as I unleashed a magic powerful enough to demolish not only the Shade, but everyone else as well. All of them. So many innocent lives destroyed. eviscerated, crushed, kill. These are the dark impulses that overrid all other thoughts. As a being that was created to be a magical weapon, those are my instincts. Or maybe it's better to call them our instincts. Emil's dream rampage. A Caligan sounds from deep within the bellows of the laboratory. Thick metal air shutters drop down, sealing off the room with a series of dull metal thuds. Abort the experiment. Number 6 is out of control. Everyone get out of here! Out of here! The researcher's words were abruptly cut off as a massive hand materialized out of the gloom and lifted him high into the air. The researcher began to scream. He screamed and screamed, the sounds echoing off the walls of the laboratory, until the hand squeezed down, coating the room a deep crimson hue. The rest of his colleagues stood there in silence, mouths open, unable to process what they had just seen. Then the female scientist took steps back and let fly with a heartbreaking wail. But this is a terrible mistake, for the sound of her cry suddenly brings forth a monster in all of its terrible glory. Its body is a bloated corpse, its head a grinning skull, and it's massive, many times the size of a human. The head lolls from side to side as it thwomps about the room on all fours, bringing to mind the wild maneuverings of a wretched starved beast. This creature, this thing, is experimental weapon number 6, also known as Hula. Oh no, please. Oh God, save me, save me! I don't want to die! One by one, the maddened cries of the researchers are silenced. If number 6 understands their petitions, it pays them no heed, instead continuing its rampage of destruction and slaughter with a focus that borders an obsession. After an eternity, the screaming stops. The alarms fall silent, and only then does the creature make a sound, hollowing out an unfathomable roar that echoes up and down the empty halls of the blood-soaked laboratory. It's a sound that curses those who dare bring such evil into the world, and yet one that also seems to be pleading for help. Two sets of footsteps echo in the otherwise silent corridor in the first level of the laboratory. One belongs to a young boy, his eyes blindfolded and his hands restrained. The other belongs to a severe man in a long white coat. The man drags the boy along by means of a long chain attached to a set of shackles on his wrists. Rubble is scattered here and there across the floor of the corridor, making the journey exceedingly difficult, one for the boy who can't see. Excuse me? Could you please walk a bit slower, sir? I'm not used to being blindfolded and... Rather than stopping, the man only increased his pace, causing the boy to stumble in an attempt to keep up. This last humiliation proved too much, and the boy found himself unable to arrest his fall. Without the ability to brace himself, he topples onto the floor, smashing his head on the pile of debris and causing a trickle of blood to worm its way down his pale, frightened face. Agonized by the pain, the boy inadvertently opens his eyes, causing the falling blood to a strange cracking sound before transforming into tiny white rocks. "Close your eyes, damn it!" roared the man. "Yes, sir," stammered the boy, as he slams his lids shut. Interesting he can turn his own blood to stone. He hadn't... Also, how can you I thought he could only change, like, living things to stone. He hadn't realised the blindfold had slipped off during the fall, but now he kept his eyes squeezed shut so tight that sparkles began to appear against the blacks of his vision. The boy is Emil, also known as Number 7. He is a magical weapon whose eyes are capable of turning to stone anything that falls under their gaze. "Don't look at me," barks the man. "Never look at me." "I'm sorry, sir. I'm looking at the ground now, so if you just hand me the..." But instead of waiting for him to finish, the man extended one foot and pressed Emil's face to the floor with his black boot. "Sir, stop, you're hurting me. I told you to keep your eyes and mouth shut, so do it." The man knows this weapon could wipe him out in a single glance, and yet subduing him in this way gives him a sense of relief. After making certain the boy is sufficiently cowed, the man leans down, retrieves the blindfold, and knots it tightly around the boy's quivering head. "Right then, on your feet, let's move." Emil staggers to his feet, trying to ignore the red liquid oozing down his face. The blood doesn't matter. The pain doesn't matter. All that matters is finishing the job they had set out for him to do. The second level of the laboratory is in even worse shape than the first. The environments are littered with rubble and rocks, making the thorough descent laughable. When the man's eyes linger on a section of rubble stained a deep red, he has a sudden image of warm, gooey brownies smothered in strawberry sauce. His stomach lurches at the thought, but when he attempts to avert his eyes, they land on the remains of a human being rendered in what could only be described as paste. The man blinks, his mind goes straightly blank before attempting to determine exactly how many humans had been sacrificed to create the scattered piles of flesh around him. After a moment, his thoughts simply cease altogether, as if his mind realized that trying to put such a thing into form is folly. "You can go the rest of the way on your own," said the man in a voice much weaker than he wishes it to be. "I mean, what does it matter? You're not even human, you're a monster." With this, the man spun around and dashed back down the hall. A helpless Emil simply listened as the footsteps of his erstwhile captor faded into the distance. Emil found himself alone in a room with a stench of death and blood. For a moment he considers opening his eyes, but the thought of the horrors that await him quickly squashed the plan. Instead he stands still and listens intently. Eventually a far-off sound reaches his ear. That's the howl I heard before. Emil resumes walking, using the sounds of the distant voice to guide him, almost as if it was calling him home. By the time Emil reached the third level, he is moving on memory as much as sound. His hands and face are covered in fresh wounds from the numerous falls, but every time he thinks about giving up, his mind returns to his sister. We studied together, we ate cookies together, we cried together, we laughed together, and sometimes I was the only one who got yelled at. That's why I was never lonely. Our being together allowed me to stay strong. For Emil, his sister was all he had to live for. So holding that feeling close to his chest, he pressed on, one slow step after another. Finally, Emil found himself drawing close to a certain experimental chamber in the deepest part of the laboratory. The howl is very close now, and as he touches the switch that controls the door, he thinks about his mission. Number 6 is the ultimate weapon. She is his sister, and he must turn her to stone. The door slowly opens, revealing the massive interior of the experimental chamber. After a few steps, Emil removes his blindfold and slowly opens his eyes. His sister lurks before him, but she looks nothing like the girl he once knew. Instead, he sees a savage beast crawling on all fours, through the shreds that remain of the researchers. As the thing that had been his sister stops and tilts its head in Emil's direction, he focuses his gaze on it. A series of soft crunching sounds emerge from the creature as his magic does its terrible work. First the fingers, then the hands, arms, legs, head. What little colour the beast once possessed fades into a dull ashen grey, and yet somehow it summons the strength to remains and pulls itself towards Emil, one slow lumbering effort at a time. Waylon, the massive monstrosity closes in. Is she worried about me? Or is she coming to kill me? Emil feels prepared to accept either outcome. After all, this was his older sister, the person he'd loved more than anyone else in the world. Hola, The moment Emil spoke, number 6 comes to a sudden halt. Silence descends on the chamber as the siblings stare at each other. I'm sorry, Hola, but everyone says that you're too powerful. They say you're too dangerous unless I seal you away. I'm sorry. As Emil watched her body begin to turn to stone once more, number 6 simply waited in utter perfect silence. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The moment number 6's petrification is complete, her memories flooded Emil's mind. The two of them huddling together in the cold, all alone in the world with no one to protect them. All she wanted was to save her little brother, and yet it was that little brother who in a sense saved her. The moment the petrification is complete, Emil sank to his knees. A frozen sister and a little brother wrecked with sin. Alone in this cold cage, the two of them wept in a single silent voice. It was our combined power that destroyed the aerie. Whole existences, entire lives, even their memories. We took it all. We took everything. My sweet gentle sister turned into a monster, and the same thing will happen to me now that I have her power. If my instincts as a weapon win out and destroy me in the process, if the power ends up hurting someone I love,
What have I done? I killed innocent people. I killed them all.
But you saved us. If it wasn't for you, we'd all be dead. We owe you.
But
It's all right. Really? Don't look back.
The key fragment sacrifice.
We had best be off.
Yeah.
Maybe Popel has found some information about the Shadow Lord. Let's drop by the village.
Very well. The diary again?
Yeah.
The work.
Gotta get some more parts. Wow, I'm very disappointed in myself.
seems...
Alright, so Eagle Egg is a green item. Because of course it is. This game thinks Eagle Eggs are common.
It seems we have been...
Just like with the like when Monsters to Try with the barrier off spikes, where it's like, oh, barrier off spikes are easy to get, but for some reason, like, they're obscenely difficult to get in that game. But like, you require so many of them. In modern games, they're definitely easy to get though, because they've got like probably about a 60% chance if you break the spikes, and they got 2 spikes. So you're pretty much guaranteed to get them if you break both the spikes. But I don't know what happened in Try, but like, they just never dropped. Possibly because Try was my first game, so maybe I just didn't have the skill to break the leg spikes. But my brother also had trouble with them as well. And he's better at breaking parts than I am. Whoops, I think I used the wrong one, but oh well. Just weave in.
so.
I'm going to show you how busted the power of that magic thing is. Oh my god, maybe this one. I used on the last two last time. I was just hoping that I might be able to get it up on this one. Not hard. Maybe this thing is actually just very weak to magic and I just didn't notice. I don't actually need to. But we got another eagle egg, so now there's only 2 more eagle eggs left. And we got meteorite, which is another rare item that we need. From the aerie. It's nice that door 3 seems to have like all the, well, doesn't have all the rare drop things, because it doesn't seem to have pearls. But I haven't seen the weapon which needs pearls yet. And we have all the weapons, so maybe you don't need pearls.
Is that all?
This run anyway.
Huh?
Is that the final?
It seems that way.
Interesting.
You figure anything out?
I fear not.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.